Belle is not good. Belle is a character that I've never liked. She isn't like Black Hole or Barf Bag where they used to be good but then suddenly the writers turned them into bad. I always hated Belle. I always wonder if she was annoying on purpose. And number. I'm just gonna say it. I didn't hate her cause of voice. Her personality was the annoying one if I'm being real. And it's kind of crazy she survived over Iggy, but Iggy doesn't have a big fan base when it feels like she should, especially when she did more than Belle did. Belle only big thing after this was yelling at Basketball and somehow blaming her for Robot Flower being this way when if you rewatch the episode, it was nobody's fault.
She's not herself right now, but she seems to be doing fine. Might even be more helpful this way.
Belle! It's not Robot Flower!
Well, for now, this is Robot Flower!
How can you possibly sit there and be okay with this?
You tell me! It's your fault she's like this in the first place!
You kidding me? That isn't what happened. This is what really happened.
Trade for a little block here.
Oh my, whatever my string is attached to above. Grassy, can you just rip something out of the roof for them?
You got it, Belle. Here, have these wires.
And excluding being used for people to climb on her, she did nothing of value as a character. Like the writers didn't do anything big with her, like they did Basketball or Robot Flower, and she didn't have anything that stuck out like Grassy or Snowball, who had their friendship that the writers liked doing more. What did Belle have? Her string. That's it, and they didn't even really use that. The only time Belle was useful that wasn't people climbing her string was Teapot 4, where she sung for their funny Plan to Live, and guess what? No other challenges she helped. I feel like Belle is a little deserving of her going. Say what you will about Robot Flower, but at least she actually did something interesting, especially in Teapot 13 with her team against her like being evil since she programmed to be like BFDI Flower. Belle had nothing, same with Bombi. Both characters did nothing and survived over a character that was more interesting. Cake at the very least improved. Bombi only real big thing is in BFDI and he's gonna lose that, and Belle despite being in the lockers of losers. Same case with Barf Bag. Even though her and Fries being besties is literally never brought up again, and I'm more convinced they just contrived that in, because. Back on topic. But Belle is somehow better in the season she's not even competing in than Teapot, and Belle has fans, and if you like Belle, that's fine. My problem is Belle is not gonna rejoin. Same with Foldy and Basketball if she goes. Not Basketball as much. Foldy has very little fans. Even if she has some people saying she's overhated, she's very unpopular with the voters. Iggy too. She has a lot of fans but she's not popular with the voters. Belle's biggest feat was Teapot 4, cause I don't remember anything she did in other Teapot episodes that isn't people climbing her. She's a fodder character. She's a background filler. And aside from Ice Cube and Barf Bag, there's no other character I can say that for in this season. And Rocky I'm not counting. I mean from characters that have lines. Do I think Belle would be better if the writers have another season of BFDI? Cause unlike Inanimate Insanity, which I'm half and half if they're doing a season 4 considering the events of the finale, but they said that it could happen but after both seasons are done, which makes sense. Belle could be in it. Unless they only include characters that were in post-split and the EXiters. That they could fix her to be an actually good character on her own. Cause like Belle could be a good character, she isn't like Foldy who had no chance of ever being good since she basically have one moments and that's BFB11, and people think she'll suddenly become good just because Lee and Stapy are in the game, but Belle just has. I don't know who she has, maybe Marker. Or Free Food. Belle has nobody to cling on to. Grassy. Snowball has him. Basketball and Robot Flower. Considering there were plans for Iggy to be a part of this arc. This further proves that Belle had nothing going for her, and you know what? Her being useful in challenges caused by that logic. TV is suddenly S tier cause he sometimes helps his teams. Needle is a great character cause she does more than helping her team. Belle is nothing. If you exclude her from Teapot, she's nothing. Teapot 4 is the really big challenge where she helped with a challenge. So you know what? If you like Belle, that's cool. But in my opinion Belle sucks eggs, so that means Belle is not good.